The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Hi Pep, could you tell us a bit about the time you nearly signed for Wigan as a player? You nearly signed for Wigan, didn't you?
Sorry?
Wigan tried to sign you, Paul Jewell, the manager at the time.
Tried to sign
you, yes.
When I was a football player?
Yes.
Yeah, years ago, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about what happened there?
I was not good enough. That is true. Yeah. I was old, really old, like a football player to came here. I knocked the door. I tried to came here to play in the English football, like a football player, but I was not able. So the same was happening here in Manchester City when I came here with Stuart Pearce. So they were so clever. Yeah.
They didn't want you though.
They were so clever, so I was not good enough.
Pep, so far in the domestic competitions, Claudio Bravo's been playing well. Is it fair to say he is your domestic cup goalkeeper, or have you not made a decision on that?
No, he's going to play Claudio. So we are in the Carabao Cup final, thanks to him. So I cannot forget what happened here against Wolves, and saved 2 rounds of penalties, and the way he played, and more safest, in the Cup, in the Carabao Cup playing. That is the decision this season. And the other one we will see. So. And normally I am the goalkeeper is a different position than the other teammates, but you know it depends of the performance and the quality. But in this competition, he's going to play Claudio.
Is that enough to keep him happy?
I don't do that for that reason. Is because in the top clubs we need the 2 good goalkeepers. So. You cannot survive just one goalkeeper is injured or suspended or something like that. The second one don't have a level. So all the big clubs will play a lot of competitions. They have a good 2 goalkeepers, and we have it.
You've got the luxury, probably the first time since you've been at City, where you've got 4 fully fit centre-backs.
Yeah.
Probably the first time since you've been here. On Tuesday, you had over £100 million worth of centre-backs on the bench. Is that evidence that, in your mind, there are no, you don't have a first choice 2? That it could be any of those 2, any 2 of those 4?
No, they have different qualities, all of them. So they are the top 4 central defenders, but one of them, especially Beanie, in the last 3 years, we are not sure we can count every 3 days on him, and that's why we need it. And 2 of them, they are so young. So Aymeric and John, they are so young. For the next 5, 6, 7 years, they are 2 central defenders, and after that we're going to see, we extend the contract from Nico, so you need it. So when you play one game a week, you can survive with 2 or 3, but when you play every 3 days, and now we have 5 days, 6 days, but so far we played 6, 7 months playing every 3 days, 4 days, and we need it. So that's why we have this 4. Before was Manga, now we have Tosin as well. So we have another players can play in that position, for example Fernandinho. So we need it. We need a depth squad if you want to be involved on that. And I repeat the same. So the prices depend on the quality. If the performance is good, always it's cheap.
Gundogan and Bernardo Silva are doing better now. When you signed them, did you expect them to be playing in the roles that they're in now? And in future, do you think Gundogan can play further back where Fernandinho does? And will Bernardo Silva be more of a midfielder like De Bruyne and Silva?
Yeah, both can play in that position. In several games, Gundogan can play there, but he's a guy with a sense of goal. He scored 2 goals and hit another one. He's a guy, he's typical German, have arrived the box to box. He's a guy who the right tempo is fantastic. And Bernardo can play in the right, and of course can play in the, even a striker in Cardiff, for example, play like a striker, and can play an attacking midfielder, because with his quality, he can give an extra pass in the quality, the 1 against 1, the vision to get, he can play in both positions. Yeah.
How do you rate Bernardo's season so far? Do you think he's getting up to speed with the rest of the team?
What I would say, he never played bad. The problem is sometimes during the season he didn't play too much because I chose another options. But when he played, he played top. So he's a young guy, and especially one of the beloved guy in the locker room. So everybody is so happy to have him here, and he's a young player as well, and he will stay a long time. Until I'm here, like a manager, he will not move on. He will stay with me.
Is he kind of a different guy in the changing room? It seems like he doesn't look like a footballer away from the pitch. He kind of dresses like us and not like footballers, and speaks differently. And I don't know, is he different to the rest of the players?
Bernardo?
Yeah.
But he's a guy still I didn't see him one day sad. So always is a smile in his face and always a good mood. And you cannot imagine how good and important it is, this kind of situation, especially when he didn't play too much or regularly, always play minutes during the game, but not, in the lineup. And you cannot imagine how important it is in the locker room. And he's this kind of guy. And that's why when he plays good, because his mood is always in the right position.
Pep, some goalkeepers, when they are dropped or when another goalkeeper takes their place, they kind of sulk or become very disheartened by it. How has Claudio reacted? Have you been pleased by how he's reacted to the challenge of...
No, we are perfect. So I know for the players, not just for Claudio, for the other ones, when they don't play regularly, it's not easy situation. They are here to play. I understand completely. But there are a line where you have to, you cannot go through, and he was perfect. He training good as always, and that's why when he has to play, he has to ready, and he knows. So in football, change the situations one day for the other one, and he has to be ready, like the other mates.
Just going back to what Martin was saying about Wigan, why, when you came over here or tried to play, why did you choose Wigan? What was it about Wigan that you thought was interesting?
Oh, they were interested in me. No, I don't choose the clubs. The football player choose the football players or the managers in that case. So it would happen, and that's all.
Pep, obviously nothing has been won yet, but 16 points clear in the Premier League, doing great in all the competitions. Did you think at the start of the season that things could go as well as they have done?
No.
Why do you think that's happened?
We did well. We did it well. So
But it
I said many times that people believe always you can be happy when you lift the trophies. I am completely the opposite of that theory. So in 7 months, 8 months together in this season was always belonged to us. So of course we have to lift titles, but belong to us. So every game and play quite good, and most of them are good, and winning, taking results and winning games make us a lot of happy. So, and of course we have to finish, and now we're starting the period we play the finals, and we're going to see how we play. We play the final, for example, in Basel, and now it's a final against Wigan, final against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, and after have Arsenal and Chelsea in the league, when we were able to win these games or be in there or chance to win there, we'll have a massive step forward to lift our Premier League, the 5th Premier League in this club in all history. Some players the 3rd Premier League, some of us the first one. So it's try to achieve a dream, and that's why. But it's still, what surprised the most is still in February. So normally with that kind of analysis you do it in April, May, when 3 weeks, 1 month left. Whereas in February, so you have a good, so the highest distance against our contender second position is right now 16 points. So plus goal difference is 70 points. So it's a lot, and you have to do what we have done. So which the next one is Wigan? Okay, focus on that.
You mentioned with the Wigan thing when you were a player that you wanted to play in England. Are you enjoying yourself here? Is this, things appear to be going very well? Is England what you thought it would be?
Well, I said many times, I don't know how many times did you come here, maybe the first or second time I didn't see you before. I said last season many times, I'm so happy. So I'm delighted to be here in your country, in that league. There's no complaints. Of course, the results of the season was not what did you expect, but or can win once. So, but we were quite except that I think 80 finals, the first 45 minutes in Monaco. That is the only regret I had for the last season. But overall, it was good. Of course, in terms of results, it's much better that season. But my feeling is quite similar than last season. So it's good. Okay, thank you.